Okay, we're ready to begin our tech talk today on optimized maintenance and calibration with Mendix automation. Questions will be answered live at the end, but please go ahead and enter them into the chat as they come up. Our presenter today is Rich. He's a Mendix Advanced Certified Senior Software Engineer with 3.5 years experience of Mendix expertise in enterprise application development, proficient in API development, database integration, OData services, and microservice integration. Darish, the tech talk is now yours.
Yeah, thank you. So, hello everyone. First of all, as you know, today I will be presenting on the topic of maintenance and calibration in a production industry. Like one of the key highlights of this solution is that it is a reusable and configurable module, making it highly adaptable to the requirements of any industries. So before we move on to into the presentation slides, let me first outline the problem statement of this solution. In a production industry, maintenance is usually scheduled at regular intervals to ensure smooth and uninterrupted operations. However, when a machine faces unexpected issues due to natural or unforeseen reason, it is categorized under breakdown maintenance. In the same way, calibration of assets at defined intervals is essential not only to maintain the quality of the product but also to minimize the production downtime. So coming to the presentation slides. So firstly, there is a YouTube channel of PROLIM in under the Mendix Tech Talk. So here there are too many solutions which are already developed. You can go through this YouTube channel and you can find the best solution what you are finding for. So coming to the agenda of this overall presentation is, firstly I will go to the introduction. What are the types of maintenance? What is the types of calibration? The benefits and what the solution we have developed and the solution overview. So moving on to the introduction part. Maintenance is an activity to keep the equipments in the optimal working condition and prevent the breakdown in future. And calibration is a process of configuring the instruments to provide accurate measurements. So coming to the types of maintenance, there are two types of maintenance, preventive maintenance and breakdown maintenance. So preventive maintenance is a regular and planned service of equipments to reduce the likelihood of the unexpected breakdowns or failures in the future, and it is performed at a scheduled intervals regardless of the current equipment condition, whether it's okay or not okay. So to ensure the consistent performance and safety and reliability. And coming to the breakdown maintenance is also known as corrective maintenance, is also performed only when after the equipment is failed or whenever it is in a stopped condition. The goal is to restore the machine or system to the normal operation condition as quickly as possible. As the plant is operating on those machines, so it would be crucial to uh, do the repair of that machines. So coming to the next slide, calibration. So calibration, as I already explained, it is a process of comparing the measurements of the equipment or the instrument against a known standard to determine its accuracy. If any variations are found, the instrument is adjusted to align with the standard. So the process of the calibration is first to identify the standard for the reference to the compare, and next point is to compare the readings of that instrument with the current readings and adjust that instrument if it is out of calibration and needed, and what are the if any documents are generated in the calibration, we have to upload that certificate in the solution what we have developed. Coming to the benefits, the solution overall what we have developed, it helps in improving the equipment lifespan, and it higher the accuracy and quality. It reduces the downtime of an plant and compliances with the standards like ISO, NABL, and many accreditations are there. So it compliances with those standards as well, and it saves a saves a too many savings in the long term of that industry. So coming to the solution what we have developed, we have implemented a computerized maintenance management solution. In the further flow I will be showing that, and there is a maintain as and there is a calibration also, which are scheduled in a like with the reminders as well as email notification, and there is a in-app notification as well. So the user will be notified before the calibration of assets will be coming to him, or maintenance will be or a preventive breakdown will be coming to him. So he will be already being notified, the user. So coming to the next slide. So I will move on to the solution now, the demo. So as you can see the screen, so this is the login page of the application what we have developed. So here in this application we are having three user role. One is a production manager, one is a maintenance manager, and one is a technician. So coming to the production manager, uh, before that I will be showing the Excel sheet. Like these are all the master data which are we have already imported in the application. So for your reference, I am just explaining. This is the checkpoints, and according to this machine there are many checkpoints, and there are what is the make and model, and what is the safety precautions, skills and tools required. Like if any technician comes to the repair, right, he can quickly go through the safety precautions, and he can the tools required, and he can bring along with him to the repair section. And here is one more master data of the calibration. These are all the assets which we have already loaded in the application. So that will be coming to the calibration monthly wise. So coming to the application, so firstly I will be showing you the breakdown flow. So for a breakdown in the industry, like production manager or an operator can register the breakdown, because operator will be working on a machine and suddenly a machine gets a breakdown. So first the information will be with the operator. The operator then he will go and inform the production manager. So we have kept the two option, like operator can register breakdown or a maintenance manager. So firstly now I will register a breakdown with the production manager. So once I click on this register breakdown, here a breakdown ID will be generated, a random ID will be generated every time. So here the maintenance manager has to select which machine that has got breakdown. So if I select one of the machine, that machine name will be automatically populated, and the breakdown time will be captured, and I have to assign a technician whom that this machine has to get allocated, and this person will be doing that, and how many number of occurrences it has occurred, and what is the problem statement, like what has occurred, like the first note, so heating issue. And we have to set a priority, high, medium, low. So according to the priority that will be taken now, and here we can add an image as well of that machine which has got the breakdown. So I have added the image, and I will submit it now. So the breakdown task has been assigned successfully to the maintenance manager. So now that breakdown details will be sent to the maintenance manager, saying that you have to take a look, and then you have to go further with the technician. So now I will log out, and in the meanwhile a mail will be triggered to the maintenance manager saying that the machine has been registered for a breakdown with the details as well. So for the reference, this mail will be sent to the maintenance manager. So now I will log in with the maintenance manager login. So this is the whole dashboard what the maintenance manager can look into. So after getting a mail or the notification, he will come into his section of the break. He will click on the breakdown. So in all open tasks, a breakdown has been registered. You can see the time at 8:40 p.m. it has been registered. So he will assign it to himself first, and he will open that task. So he can see everything like the breakdown ID, what is the date, what is the machine ID, the machine name, priority, and how many times it has occurred, what is the problem. And also based on his experience and in the plant, he can put a remedy as well, like he can inform the technician to not to waste a time, and like he can directly check on this issue, because maintenance manager having his experience, he will put a remedy here. So check the radiator, like that, for example I am putting that. So he this task is assigned to technician 1, that also he can see, and number of occurrence, the image as well. So if I send that, now the task is assigned to the technician. Now I will log out and log in with that technician. So in the technician, if we goes and in the asset maintenance, there is a breakdown card. In all open tasks, the task will be present to him. He will open that. So as similar to the maintenance manager, the technician will be also seeing the same fields, the breakdown ID, the maintenance machine ID, the breakdown time, everything. So he will be seeing the problem description and what is the remedy. So he will be going quickly and doing the repair thing as well. So he can put the root cause. Once he repairs that machine, right, he will be getting the root cause of that. So he will put radiator damaged, and after that he can submit it. So the once that is submitted, the maintenance is completed from the technician side. But like who has raised that maintenance, that person will be that task will be going to the that person. Saying this in this, that it will be going to the production manager because he has raised that and he has to review that before closing the this breakdown. So once production manager logs in, he will be having in the all open task saying that it is pending with you, and he will open that. Here you can see the problem, what is the root cause, and he can put any remarks as well, like that these remarks are also configurable in the master data. He has put overheating, and he can submit it or revert it. If we revert it, this task will be again going to the technician saying that the task is not been done fully. You have to do the rework. And here in the right side, you can see the timeline as well, like how much maintenance manager took to do the approval and how much took the technician has taken the time to do the repair thing. So as of now, I have done the repair thing in seconds, so it is showing in seconds and minutes. Usually it will be taking 1 day or 2 day like that. So as of now, I will submit it. Now the final approval has gone to the maintenance manager. Similarly, these all mails will be also going simultaneously to those persons. And maintenance manager has come to his dashboard. He will click on the maintenance task, and here he can see the breakdown ID, the breakdown date, machine ID, the same details he can see, and what the image he has added, the production manager, that image also he can see, and what is the breakdown time. So automatically the breakdown time will be captured here. Uh, Here you can see the timeline as well, like how much production manager took that for that approval, and what is the now it is pending with the maintenance manager review, and he can approve, revert, or reject. Now if I approve it, and if I log, now that final task is being approved. But if I log in with the production manager, whatever he had registered right for the this machine, so he can see the breakdown time which has been captured. Usually it will be in days. As of now, it is in seconds as I've done quickly, but usually you can see in days. So this was the flow for breakdown. So if anyone has questions till now, I can answer that, or otherwise I can continue the next flow. So I think no questions are there from anyone. So I will be continuing the next flow for the preventive maintenance. So for the preventive maintenance, we have to log in with the maintenance manager. So if maintenance manager logs in, there is a card provided here saying maintenance. You have to click on that card, and in the all open task, he will be having the schedules. Like this is the machine, these are the machine name, and this is the date of servicing. Means in the next month, in the September month, these all machines are in the service date due. But as of now, I will schedule it today only because we can do a preventive maintenance. We can schedule it before as well. So for this belt conversion, I will assign it to me, the task, and in the my open task, I will open that task. So that checklist name will be there and the machine name will be there. So if I want to inform the production manager, I can also do that. Like if I select the production manager, a notification and a mail will be sent to the production manager saying this machine is under maintenance. So you can't use until that preventive maintenance is carried out. And there are two types of maintenance, preventive maintenance, in-house and outsource. So outsource means there is a AMC or a warranty. AMC means if it is machine is under AMC, we can send it to the vendor saying that you have to do the preventive maintenance for this, and the same applies for the warranty as well. Now, as of now, I will be showing the in-house flow for the preventive maintenance. I will select a technician, and I will assign him the task now. So once the task is assigned to the technician, a mail will be going through the technician saying that the task is being assigned, as I already shown you a preview mail. So maintenance technician will come to his dashboard. He will click on the asset maintenance card, and in the maintenance card he will click, and in the there is a pending task for him, the belt conversion. So he will click on the view, and here there are the checkpoints for this machine what he has to do the carry out for the preventive maintenance. So he will there is also one more button provided here to get the complete details of this machine. If he clicks on that, he will get all the things like what are the safety precaution to be taken while doing the preventive maintenance for this machine. So what are the tools required, special tools required, and whom the owner of this machine, like who was using this machine earlier, and what are the equipment, who is that owner, and what are the consumables required for this maintenance. So this is all covered in this system, and these are the checkpoints. So one by one he will go through those all the checkpoints, and he will click OK or not OK. If it's OK, he will put a remark like it's OK. If it is not OK, he will put not OK, and he will fill some reasons if he wants. So as of now I will put OK. So one by one, he has to go through all the checkpoints and do the repair thing, seeing that machine, and he will be filling in this system. And once that all the checkpoints are filled, if any consumables or spare parts are required, he will click on the yes button, and here he can add the spare parts. So for this machine and this machine ID, he can see all the spare parts available for this machine to do the repair thing. So if I put air filter regulator, so now the actual stock is 10, the minimum stock is 10. Like if it goes below 10, that production or a supervisor will get a notification saying that this spare parts you have to order immediately because it is gone under the minimum quantity, because further you cannot be using this. So now, as of now, I will put the required quantity of 1 and save it. Okay, so I will put one more. Okay, some issue is be there. So as of now, I will be putting it in a no and submit it. So once that is submitted, now that preventive maintenance is completed from the technician side. So, and a mail will be sent to the maintenance manager saying that the preventive maintenance has been done and completed from his side, so you can do the review thing. Once the maintenance manager logs in, he will click on the maintenance, and here in the all open task or in my open task, that task will be visible saying that it is pending for review in your system. So he will click on that. Here he can see all the checklist name, the machine name, and the assigned technician who has performed that, and all the checkpoints which he has covered, saying that okay, not okay as well, and he can see all the remarks as well. So and here we have kept option to put a remark as well for the maintenance manager saying it's all good and working. So he can put a remark, or he can put a remark and revert it. Again, the task will be going to the technician saying that you have to do the rework, or he can reject as well. And as of now, I will approve that task. Once that task is approved, in the approved task of the maintenance manager, you can see all the tasks which has been approved. So if you click on that, you can again see the overview of that checkpoints and who has done the preventive maintenance for this task. So so this was the flow for the preventive maintenance. So now I will be going to the another module saying for the calibration. So for the calibration also, a maintenance manager is responsible. So maintenance manager will log in. There is a card provided here, calibration. If we clicks on that, there are 4 tabs provided here: the current month, all assets, faulty, and my open task. In the current month, he can see only the calibration of the assets which are due in this month, saying the August month, like last calibrated on like August, it is in the 2024, and now it is come to the calibration again due to the frequency of 1 year. And here in the all asset, he can see all the list of assets which are being worked or being used by someone in the industry. And if any faulty assets are there, that are categorized here. And in my open task, if a task comes to him, that will be showing here. In the future, in the further, I will be showing that flow here. So as of now, in the current month, there are 5 tasks. So what he will do, he will assign the calibration, the maintenance manager. So I will take this task as of now, and I will assign it. So once he assigns it, he will be seeing the serial number, what is the group, category, description, model, what is the make, and who it's allocated, if it is any like it is allocated to, and what is the activity needs to be performed, what is the frequency, and what was the date of purchase of that equipment, and when it was last calibrated, and when is the next calibration, and what is the location, in which plant location that is present. So he can easily contact that person, and he can procure that for the calibration. And he can see the equipment status as well, what is the current status. And there are 2 types of calibration, as I have already explained in the presentation: internal and external. So if I take the internal, I have to assign it to a technician, which is an in-house technician who is going to perform in our organization only. So as of now, I will assign it. So the task is being assigned to the technician. So if I log out and log in with that technician, in the asset maintenance, there is a calibration card here. So once he opens that, he will be finding that task, and he will be going through all the details of that equipment similar way. After doing the calibration from his side, that is a physical method. So he will be procuring a calibration certificate. So he can put that certificate as well here. So after procuring that certificate, he can put that into the solution what we have developed. And here you can view that PDF as well, like what he has done that calibration for. And here you can see the calibrated on date. So today we have done the calibration, so today date will be taking, and next calibration due on. So based on the frequency, so as you can see, the frequency is 365 days. So after from today's, it will be taking the 365 days, and the next calibration is on August 19, 2026. So he will click on the save button. Once that is completed from his side, the notification will be going to the maintenance manager saying you have to do the approval. So if he goes to the maintenance manager, if I click on the calibration card, in the my open task, the task will be pending with him. So you can see the status with the manager. If you go and search in the all assets also, it will be saying it will be pending with the manager to the approval. So he will be opening the task, and you can see all the details as before. And here he will put the comments like it's okay, it's good, and he will approve, reject, or limited use. So if I approve it, that task is being done. So you can see in the current month, from the current month, the task has been deleted. In the all asset, if I set with that asset number, you can see that calibration. So last calibrated on today's date, it will be showing, and the next calibration is on 2026. So in the next month of 2026, that task will be coming in the current month. You can do the calibration again like that. So, and this is on time, because this calibration was to be done on 30th, and now only today only I have done the calibration, so it is on time. So if I had delayed doing the calibration to the next month, so it would be saying a delayed status as well. So, and coming to the again the current month, I will be taking this asset number for the external flow. I will assign a calibration. The similar way you can see all the asset number, group, everything, the location. So now I will be taking the external flow. So if I click on the external flow, you can see the vendor details here. The what is the vendor name, vendor email ID, phone number, address, and what is the vendor certificate. Because the vendor is as because what happens in the plant, many of the assets are being taken from the outsourced, right? So that will be related to the vendors. So some needs to be calibrated through the vendors only because the in-house technicians are not capable of doing that. So we have to send it for the external calibration. So if you click on that, you can see the all the vendor details. So it would be helpful for the maintenance manager to keep a track. He can see the certification as well. What is if that vendor is certified for doing the calibration of this asset. So you can see the certificate. So you can see the PDF copy of that. As of now, I have uploaded a sample PDF, but you can see the certificate which I have uploaded for that vendor. And now there are calibration modes. There are three types of calibration modes. On-site calibration. On-site calibration means you have to like the vendor will come to the plant and do the calibration in the plant itself. And the vendor side calibration means we have to like vendor will come to the plant and he will take the asset to his plant, his site, and to do the calibration, and he will come back and submit it here. And ship to vendor means we have to send a courier saying that to the vendor, saying that we have already shipped the asset, you have to do the calibration and you have to ship us back the asset. So if I click on the ship to vendor, I have to put the courier details. So for the future reference, it would be easy if we put a courier details, because to track if any misplace happen of that asset, it would be helpful. So that also we have captured in the solution. And based on his experience, he can put a like what is the estimated cost here. So he will put the estimated cost and he will assign it. So now a email notification is sent to the vendor saying that the asset has been couriered from this plant or maintenance manager, and you have to do the calibration on time, and you have to send us back with the calibration report and the summary. So I mean, email notification will be sent. So if I show you the sample, here is the email notification to the vendor. So AutoCal I had selected. You can see the asset number, and you can like see the information what we have provided in the email, and this is completely configurable according to your needs. So what happens now, if I maintenance manager clicks on the calibration, the task will be pending with him only, because we don't have the access for the vendor in this application. So only notification will be sent to the vendor, and after the vendor does the calibration and sends back the asset to the maintenance manager, the maintenance manager will get the notification, right? So once he gets that, if he will click on the he will log into this application and click on the calibration card, and in my open task, the task will be pending saying that it is in process. He will open the task, and after he gets that certificate in his mail, through the mail, he will upload that invoice as well. So I will upload the invoice. So if I wanted to view that invoice, you can see the invoice as well. And he will seeing the invoice, he will put the actual cost happened. So 2000, and who has done the calibration. Like you can see the name in the PDF, and he can enter that, and the comments like if it is done properly or not. So done properly and ready for use. You can put it, and he can approve, reject, or limited use. So if I approve that, now the task is being completed from the maintenance manager as well and the vendor as well. So if I go and search for that asset, so you can see that it is on time, and when it is next calibrated, because today only I have done the calibration and the next calibration is on next year. If he opens that task, he can see the certificate which he has uploaded, the calibration certificate as well, and what was the cost, the final cost. And the last calibrated date is also updated, and the next calibration date is also updated automatically in the system. So this was the flow for the calibration as well. And one more thing for the maintenance manager, this is the dashboard. Here totally he can see how many machines are there within the plant, and how many machine reports have been raised, like how many breakdowns have been raised, how many preventive are being conducted, like are in process, like that, and what is the spare part consumption, like what is the rate of that consumption rate. And here for a quick tab, like if he doesn't want to go inside this, he can quickly assign it here only, so to some technician he can do that service repair. And here there is a graph for the task allocation. So you can see there is a technician, different technician names are available here. So technician 1, technician 2, technician 3, like that. So how many tasks that each technicians are doing, you can get a overview, the maintenance manager can get a overview. The next time if you are allocating to that technician, you will be seeing like how many have been completed from the technician, that particular technician, so he's capable of doing those tasks, so you will be easy to allocate that technician in the future. And here is the OEM and the MTTR, like what is the machine efficiency, equipment availability, like when it got breakdown and when it is ready for the use in the July and the August month, like that. And the MTTBR, like how much time it took to do the repair of that equipment, so that would be also captured. So according to that, graph will be generated. And similar way for the preventive and the maintenance, like how many are approved, scheduled, and how many are approved, like that. And coming to the remarks, you can see like how many are due to the overheating, and how many are wear and tear, and etc., like how many are like hydraulic failures. So if we put a different remarks, you can see different remarks will be generated in the pie chart accordingly. So this was the flow for the maintenance and the calibration, the solution what we developed.